All right, today is Tuesday. Let me see what the date is. 26th September. I just drove down here to Carvendee to pick up one. I think it's a Honda Odyssey van. I just got here. I'm gonna load on the side of the road. After I leave here, I'm going to go to Columbia. Then I'll be taking two to up close to Kisselback, Tennessee, and this one here goes to Morristown, Tennessee. And we're gonna try to have a little bit of a longer week. I ain't got nothing out of Tennessee yet. I probably won't even work long today. I may just drive to Spartanburg. The two that I'm picking up in Columbia today, if I don't get them delivered by 3 o'clock, they won't accept them. So I'll probably wait on that tomorrow because I don't know which way I'd rather go. If I'll go back toward North Carolina or go further into Tennessee to get a load. All right, so we're gonna load up this one from Carvendee real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I got the Honda Odyssey loaded up, and now I'll go back over to Lee's Transport where I was at last week when I picked them two trucks up. About 2 Hercules tires for the front axle. This front axle yesterday did a little dirty. But I got a lot of wire out of these, so they were $500 for the two of them. I called Black's Tire in Loris, and for a Transcraft they wanted $285 for one. And I think I could buy them off eBay for 150 some. All right, we'll see you at Lee's Transport. All right, I just got picked up here at Lee's Transport. Equipment Transport in Columbia. I picked up 2 hybrid Siennas. There. Going up a little bit. Yeah. They go to some college, I think, right before Kingsport. And then I might just drive up to Spartanburg. I don't really know where I'm going to go right yet, which is only like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours from here, and call it a day. And I need to find something for tomorrow to book too. All right, we're going to get out here. All right, there's the Gamecock Stadium. I left my GoPro on while I was at Lee's and it got hot, so it cut off a little bit to cool down. I also recorded it. This right here brings you right up to the gate. There's a gate across the road. All right, we'll see you later. All right, it's just at 2 o'clock. I went ahead and stopped. They have a semi-truck shop up there if you ever get off this exit. This is exit 17 off of 26. This says you just west of 85, about a mile and a half. This Days Inn. I stay here. It's got the McDonald's. I think it's a Burger King, and then they do have the Waffle House in front. The reason I stay here, if I quit earlier in the day, if I'm taking cars to Johnson City or Kingston, or not Kingston, Kingsport in Tennessee, and if I take one to Morristown, you have the split up there in Asheville. So if you go to Morristown first, you can go 40, or if you go to Kingsport, Johnson City, you keep straight on 26. If you have to backtrack one direction, depending on tomorrow, that's an hour from Kingsport to Morristown. So you don't, I'll just stop here because I ain't got nothing booked tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be going to North Carolina, Virginia, or on into Tennessee, or actually back this way. But I'll get in a hotel room. I got plenty of time to find me a load now for tomorrow and leave out here early in the morning. And anyway, those vans couldn't be delivered. The white ones couldn't be delivered until after 3 o'clock. So between 7 and 3. So I wouldn't have had time to make it up there today anyway. All right, we'll see you in the morning. All right, I just dropped the 2 Toyota Siennas off here at Northeast College. This is a technical college, welding, CNC machining and stuff, she said. I'm going to tell you, Asheville, so dangerous to drive through. And it was raining this morning when I drove through there. And they got airport across the road from them. I'm going to pick up my mess here and start heading to Morristown to drop this Honda Odyssey off. I'll see you over there. Alright, I'm at Morristown Honda. I overshot it once. I have no idea where to park. This road right here is narrow. I guess he's gonna follow my lead and come in here. Probably wrong. I have no idea. I'm gonna just do a U-turn out if I can get past him wherever he parks. That's the Honda place. Now I'm gonna head off to Knoxville. I booked the truck last night at the hotel, the F-250, and I'll let you know more about it after I get it. All right. All right, I'm at Rusty Wallace Nissan in Knoxville. It's off of Clinton Highway. I've never been here before. I thought I had, but I've been into another Nissan here. You load and unload out here on the road. This F-250 here popped up last night going to St. Cloud, Florida, and I grabbed it. It paying really well. Probably the most expensive price per mile car truck that I've probably hauled in the last couple years. But now I need to find one more. That truck's a gas engine too, so I got lucky on the gas. I'm gonna pull over here in a minute and try to find me a place to stop and grab me one more. I'll see you in a minute. All right, I just got it's a little bit 15 after 5 probably. I'm out of time driving, but I made it to Macon, Georgia, here at the Quality Inn. If you ever come by here on the Beltway, you'll see all them car haulers be parked here. So I didn't find nothing else. Thought I did. Cars Arrive had one that was at Odessa in Atlanta, and I booked it, and I was on the way to get it, but it said on the app that flatbed was required, but then I called and they said it was operable, because CarMax had it, or not CarMax, Cars Arrive had it as operable, and I was on the way to go get it, and there's that truck. It's a gas engine. Then they called me back about an hour before I got there and said it was an in-op. But whatever. There wasn't nothing else popped up. I've been looking on the way down. Georgia and Tennessee. The only thing that's available right now is I could have picked up a F-250 diesel that was leaving south of Atlanta, in Atlanta, going to Orlando, paying $300, $285. I asked for $400 and they denied it, so I left that set. I'm gonna try to find a couple in Georgia or around Lake City in the morning. Just take to Orlando, try to, maybe one, just to help with the fuel. If not, the truck's paying really well. That's probably why I didn't find that. It's because I said that earlier. I got humbled. But I got one book going back home from Orlando home. This truck goes to St. Cloud, Florida, to a Ford dealership. I've been on the road where it's at, but I ain't never been to the dealership. All right, I'm gonna check in the hotel here and call it tonight. All right, I'm at Avis Budget Group here in Orlando, over here by the airport. I forgot the video unloading the F-250 at Mike Kisselback or something like that. I'm pronouncing that wrong for sure. I left the hotel this morning about 5:30 and I delivered that about 12 o'clock. I'm doing my 30-minute break right here. The Ford dealership real small, and if you ever go there, I wouldn't recommend going behind it like I did. You'll have to go to the east side of the dealership to unload. I'm gonna load this up and I'll be right back. All right, I'm loaded up here at Avis, and now I'm gonna go to Coy, Orlando. Do what? Yep, that's it. Yep. Hey, right up there, that you just go in on there, right there where that 10 is, and she's waiting. She's right there. Yeah, with key. Yep. Huh? I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out. Yep. All right, we'll see you over at Coy, Orlando. All right, I'm at Manheim Coy. I just picked up this Arcadia 18-wheeler or a 9-car beside him. He's changing his own tire. I like that when they do it themselves. All right, I'm gonna head out. There's only one other thing that's going back, and it's a Dodge 3500 dually. I'm not going to grab it. I'm going to leave it sitting here for the pay it's offering and where it's going. So I'll see if I can find something else going on at the road. So I'll see you then. All right, I booked a room at Sleep Inn up here on exit 268 off 95, right here at Ormond Beach, Daytona. Every time you can park a truck on that side road from the Sunoco to the Sleep Inn, you know what road, you can't see the road from the interstate, but it's parallel to the interstate. Every time I've ever pulled in here, it's been a year and a half since I've been in here, and every time I do it, I'm all in the curves at Sunoco. So we'll see if I can miss it today. This room was about $20 cheaper than the Best Western. And then the Econo Lodge I stayed at in Ormond Beach a couple weeks ago, my back got ate up by bed bugs. So we're gonna try this one here tonight. This is a nicer hotel than either one of them, really. I just like the Best Western because I can get in there easy. It's nice though. And Sleep In, I stay there, or not Sleep In, Econo Lodge I stay there because of the price. Try to do it. As soon as you make a right, you'll have to make another right to get into the Sunoco. So the road's right through them trees right there. right here. That curve got me again. It's too tight. But once you get in here, you got a lot of room you can park. I won't go all the way up because when trucks leave or whatever, or come in the other way, they'll have to make this turn. I might just back up a little bit. Good enough. Alright, here's the sleep in. Be here for the night. That turn down there is too tight when you come off interstate and then trying to make it in here. Nobody's through them woods is the interstate. We'll go in here and get a room. See you tomorrow. Alright, it's about 4 a.m. I'm ready to get home. Yesterday when I parked last night, I smelled like a little bit of antifreeze smell. I came out here last night. I don't know if I couldn't find it, and I went to the 7-Eleven right there to buy some antifreeze, but I didn't put it in. I just put a little bottle of water in the reservoir tank, whatever you want to call it, and the radiator's full, so it must have just maybe just a little start. But I think I may have found it. There's a connector that goes to the turbo right there, top of the turbo. Had a little bit of mildew or residue on it, so maybe from that. We're gonna go ahead and hit the road though. Alright, we'll see you on up the road. Alright, it's about 10 a.m. It took me about 6 hours to get up here, leaving the hotel at 4 this morning and stopping to get diesel one time. I'm dropping this Traverse off at Stokes Chevrolet here in Moncks Corner, and I'm going to pick up a Sonata. So I'll be right back after I get that Sonata loaded. Alright, I got the Sonata loaded up. We're going to head to Darlington now. There's usually a 9-car parks over in that lot. This is in Moncks Corner. Yeah, right there's the sign. Stokes Chevrolet. Alright, we're going to head to Sumter first to drop off at Arcadia. Alright, I'm at Jones Buick. I almost forgot to record here. I done delivered the vehicle. I'm just sitting out here with my 30-minute break. The GMC went here to Arcadia. You can pull in the back here and go all the way out. And that's Chevrolet over there. This used to be a Nissan, I think, and Nissan moved down the road, I think. But this is a body shop now. We'll be heading up to Darlington next to drop this Sonata off that I picked up down at Stokes. And hopefully after that, heading home. Okay. Alright, I just got to Darlington. Dropping this Sonata off for arbitration. Six car on a 55. That was my original plan when I first bought my truck until my motor blew up. Alright, I'm gonna unload this and I'll be back. Alright, I got that checked into arbitration. Now I'm gonna get ready just to head on home. Try to do some work to my trailer this week so I can get it in the driveway. I'll see you at home. Alright, I got home not long ago. I got the trailer backed into the driveway here. I was going to wash it and do some painting on it, and I need to weld a couple things, and I may do some rewiring on it here. I don't know if I'll do it today because I'm pretty tired right now. But this was an okay week. I did have 2 empty spots leaving Tennessee to Florida, and then I had 1 empty spot. So the 2 that I had empty, like there wasn't nothing going from Tennessee down that way to Georgia. There was some going to Brunswick, but it was gonna be way out of the way. And then Georgia to Florida, which I had that one, and it after I got looking for it, I was wanting off of it after I booked it, and then they called and told me it was in op, so that tickled me a little bit. But then coming home, the only thing coming home was Dodge Ram 3500, and I left it sitting there because of the pay, and I asked for a little bit more before I left it, and they didn't want to give it to me, so I wasn't worried too much about it. And it was well worth the trip to go to Florida, because going down there and coming back with the other load, I don't know, that was probably been about 60% of what I made this week. The truck was paying really good. All right, we're gonna call it a week, and then I'm gonna mess around with this trailer for the weekend and probably go buy some tools. Until next weekend, thank you for watching.